It's raining, it's pouring. The old man is snoring. He went to bed and bumped his head. Couldn't get up in the morning. It's raining, it's pouring. The old man is snoring. He went.
Hello, welcome to this fall edition of The Assessment. We're here today with Brandon Smith, who's been a member of Bay Ridge Rescue Squad for how many years now?
Going on about 3.
About 3 years. So Brandon, what made you want to get into EMS or first response?
I've always been part of a fire department, so helping people is in my nature. It's been in my family's, history with the fire department. And I was in a rescue squad back in Eastern Greenwich, so I was there for about 2 years.
Awesome.
So I just figured I'd keep it going.
Yeah. And then what made you want to join Bay Ridge Rescue Squad?
I heard a lot of good stuff. There was a member here that talked me into it and said, there's a lot of good members and it's a good agency, and I like it.
Excellent. And you currently serve as a driver for the rescue squad. What does your role look like in driving for the squad?
I make sure I get to the, when the call goes out, I make sure that the doors, are closed. I make sure everybody's in. I drive safely to the scene, help load the patient on a stretcher back into the back of the ambulance, and then I drive safe, make sure I get the patient and the EMTs or paramedics to the hospital safely.
Yeah.
And then back to the station.
Yeah, so really your focus is just kind of safety throughout the whole thing.
Correct. Yeah, make sure everybody gets there safe and sound.
Yeah, because I think everybody tends to think like, oh, paramedics or EMT is the integral part, but really we need drivers.
Right.
We don't have drivers.
Are more important.
Right. Yeah. So
Without them, where would we be?
yeah. So you also serve on a fire department. Can you tell us what your role is there and what fire department you serve with?
I serve with the Hudson Falls Fire Department. I've been there for about 3 years, same or more. I'm a lieutenant. I started off as a firefighter, and then I moved up within a few months to a lieutenant. I've been doing that for about 2.5 years or so as a lieutenant.
Awesome. And then what are your roles and responsibilities at the fire department?
I make sure that I have a line of guys under me. Make sure they do their job. I make sure they have all the correct information that gets brought to me to them. And when the page goes off, I catch a call.
Awesome. Yeah. If someone were to come up to you and ask, why should I join the fire department or why should I join the rescue squad? What would your response be to them?
I would say join if you like to help people. If your heart desire, that's what your heart desires, join. It's never a bad thing to join. You can always leave if you want to, but it's always good to help your community in a good way.
Yeah.
Definitely looks good on applications.
All right. And try it out if you're not
Right,
sure if
try
you're
it
going to
out,
like it or
and
not.
if you don't
Yeah.
like it, then you tried. So.
Yeah. So Brandon, what's one thing you've learned while being in EMS?
I've learned a lot. Obviously, I'm a driver, but as a driver, you're not always the only driver around. There could be more. You learn good patient care. You learn how to talk to people better, better communication towards anybody, and what the roles and responsibilities are for certain things.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of a broad scope of things you learn. It's not just driving an ambulance. You're doing a lot more than
Exactly.
that.
Like I could be bagging, CPR.
Yeah. And then in your time in EMS or fire, what's one call that really sticks out to you throughout the years?
I would say about almost 3 years ago, they had an incident where there was a structure fire and somebody was entrapped. She didn't make it, and that really sticks out to me.
Yeah.
Live it every day.
Yeah. Obviously, that's a very sad situation, but what's the process like for recouping through something like that or dealing with that?
Talk to there's people that help, therapists. Talk to your friends, your coworkers, your other officers. That's really all you can do.
Yeah. And really, kind of the big step is learning it's okay to be upset about the situations and stuff.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
You can. It's okay to be upset. People will understand. and
Yeah.
that's why they're there to help.
Right. And they're not there to judge,
Nope.
just to help.
Yep.
Yeah. So cool. Excellent. So Brandon, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Do you still see yourself as part of the rescue squad and fire department, or going a different avenue?
I definitely see myself being in both. In 5 years, I plan to take the EMT test. Well, within 5 years, I plan to take the EMT test, become an EMT. Also, I plan on being an assistant chief in the fire department, and maybe moving up to chief, maybe staying assistant chief. Depends what the role takes.
Yeah.
But you know, it's going to be a long road, but that road will lead to good things.
Yeah. It's worth it. You're just moving on up better
Exactly.
yourself. So.
Yeah, I got a lot of things going on, so
Excellent. Cool. Well, Brandon, thank you for your time today.
thanks for having me.
And as always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to these videos. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube. And as always, have a great day. Hey, yeah, it's October. Never mind.
You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to this fall edition of The Assessment. Today we're here with Brandon Smith for the third or fourth time now. Nah, I'm gonna just start that. I was gonna try to make a joke, but never mind.
Okay, 3, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to this third or fourth edition of the Brandon Smith assessment. We're repeating this video as many times as he repeated the third grade. So Brandon, no, I'm kidding.
Na 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 na.